I wanna kiss you all over and over and again. I wanna kiss you all over till the night closes in, till the night closes in. Bam, bam, bam. Oi, Schmidt. What he's doing there? G'day Schmidt, it's Breno here. I was talking to Mad Mick recently and he reckons probably about time we do a video on the diving float and ripcord and get a few questions about it. A few people commenting they can't find anything on YouTube about these kind of videos. You know, and that's like the basic of basic when it comes to spearfishing, I suppose. So let's have a look here, eh? I'm going to show you a short video after this, just what it looks like when you're putting a fish on, so you can actually see how it looks when you're under the water. So I've got some old footage. It's a bit crappy. It's from a HD Hero 2 before they had underwater cameras. Back in 2013, I think the footage is. Back when those cameras were new. Now it's now they're bloody well outdated. And I think I use a Hero Session now, and I think even that's number 2, and I think there's even more of them now. But anyway, look, we're all about doing things on a budget and doing what you can. Just to get in the water and have some fun and get some dinner. So, just run you through everything quickly. Spear gun, your slide bar, and your shark clip. I'll get it close in on that. So, this is really simple. Just a bit of rope. This is just a bit of Telstra rope. Just tied a knot on one end. That won't focus. It tied a knot on one end. Fed it through, tied a knot, and that stays on the butt of your gun. Line comes down here onto a shark clip. Shark clip looks like that. You squeeze it. Once it's squeezed, you can slide the eyelet through onto there. So these are called an eye popper or a slide bar, I think is what they're called now. And this is just on a bit of ski rope. Ski rope, super affordable. This ski rope I've had for, well, I don't know, probably 10 years or so. And that feeds onto this rope. About 15 metres long for us. This is for just rock hopping, obviously. You follow that along. You come up to the float end here. So it's pretty much the same setup. The rope just loops into itself. So if you, it's hard because this camera won't autofocus, but you can do that and there's actually gaps there. And then you feed the end back into itself and pull it tight. And it's like that bulge there. I really wish this would focus, and then that makes this little eyelet. So then, same thing, the shark clip's the same, just a bit smaller. Squeeze the end, and you can feed it on. And that comes onto your diver's float here. So this float I think was like 40 or 50 bucks delivered from Obsession Dive in Tarrant Point. The guy there, Steve's a legend, so anyone around in Sydney, I'd be checking him out. Reasonably priced, knows his stuff, nice guy. Comes up to your dive float. So as you're swimming, say you've shot a fish, fish's on the end of your gun, while you're flapping about in the water, you literally just undoing this, holding the gun between your legs, and you're just feeding this part. So it's generally easy to do, obviously, while the fish is still on the end of your spear. You're literally just going to grab the fish, you've got gloves on, you slide it up through its gills. So through its gills and then out of its mouth. You grab this end and just pull it through. Then you can let go of the gun or the fish, it'll float down, you grab the butt. And then while you're in the water, you're just grabbing this, feeding it back on. And the fish will be about here somewhere, or actually the fish will still be on the end of your spear, I should say. You just boot him off, or in the video I'm going to show you, I'll be doing it by hand because the spear only just stuck into the back of his head. Yeah, just going to feed it through. I'll just pull him off by hand and then he'll just be on that section of the rope. So you can feed him up by hand, or as you swim, he'll just get dragged up to the float. It's pretty much that simple. If you have prangers, you just a technique where you put him between your flippers here and just boom, boot him off. But on these, pretty much everyone has the spring steel shafts now with the single flopper, or you can have the old school one, it's like in my video, the old Sea Hornet, with a double flopper, and just fold the flopper in and slide him back off. It's that easy. So, that's pretty much it, Schmidheads. Just wanted to sort of leave you with a quick video and, you know, back to the basics. Like I said, that's what we're all about, Mad Mick and I. And I hope you enjoy. Might also leave you with a couple of bits of footage I took from Southwest Rocks the other weekend. Didn't get any fish, but the visibility was beautiful and the water was about 23 degrees, so it was just, yeah, it was just bloody unreal. Out Schmidheads, camping overnight at Arakoon, about to go to Southwest Rocks, jump in for a spear. This video should be good. The old bloody swag, mate. Oh yeah. Look at that.